Hello, my name is Pedram. Welcome to my channel. Today, we're here with 5 scary videos that went viral on TikTok. But before anything, don't forget to like and subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you won't miss out on any new videos. Now, let's get into this video. Uploads. The next creepy video was uploaded to social media by Notmanile, who claims to have been experiencing something downright terrifying. Details about this clip are sparse. But here's what I was able to find out. The man recently inherited an ornamental doll from his late grandmother, a doll that's now at the center of a series of disturbing events. According to him, his home had always been a place of peace and quiet until the doll arrived. Since then, he's witnessed objects inexplicably falling off shelves, heard eerie whispers echoing through the rooms, and even noticed shadowy figures in the corner of his eye. Convinced that the doll is cursed, he decides to document the next time something strange occurs, and one day he captures this.
ตรงนี้ต้องวางตรงนี้ฮะเฮ้ยโว้ใครวะ
As Notmanile is inspecting the doll, he hears something behind him, and when he turns, something can be seen pressed against the curtain. But when he pulls the curtain back, there's nothing there, whoever or whatever it was has mysteriously disappeared. But the horror doesn't end there. On another day, while Notmanile is relaxing at home, he hears something in his living room. He goes to check and encounters this.
Hey! Hi! Hey! Oh. Hey! ไม่เดี๋ยวไม่ เอา
Whatever appeared the day before appears again, pressed against the curtain. Notmanile does exactly what Casper Sight would do and full-on Rambos it, but whatever was just there again disappears. Convinced this is something demonic and attached to the doll. Not many. Ellie uploads the video to social media, and viewers were creeped out by these clips, and just like Notmanile, they believe he is being haunted by a sinister entity. But what are your thoughts? Let me know. A young man from the US was home alone late one night while his mother was working late. He wasn't sure why, but all night he had been feeling a growing sense of unease. He decides to invite some friends over, hoping that by having some company he'd feel safer. At first, everything seems normal, just a typical night of hanging out with friends. But then out of nowhere, a sound echoes through the house that sets them all on edge.
Okay, you're upstairs in your room?
Yeah, we're in my room right now.
Okay, make sure you lock the door then. I'm gonna come home. I should be home in about 10 minutes. I need you to stay calm though, okay?
Okay,
So calm, quiet, keep the door locked. Alright, do not go out of the room whatsoever.
Mother finally arrives home. She finds him and his friends freaking out, convinced that someone or something had broken in while they were alone. Just to be safe, the 4 of them decide to call the police, who arrive promptly and conduct a thorough search of the house. But after combing every room and questioning the terrified teens, the police find nothing. No signs of forced entry, no evidence of an intruder, just an empty house. Or is it it?
Did it sound like glass? Was it metal? What did it sound like?
I think it was just like a big thud, and then like glass shattering. But after that, we just stayed upstairs.
So you heard glass shattering?
Yeah. And no, we stayed.
The group of friends try to convince themselves that it was all just a false alarm. But then they decide to review the footage they had captured while investigating the noise, and what they see left them terrified.
Okay, you're upstairs in your room?
yeah, we're in my room right now.
Okay, make sure you lock the door then. I'm gonna come home. I should be home in about 10 minutes. I need you to stay calm though, okay?
Okay,
So calm, quiet, keep the door locked. Alright, do not go out of the room whatsoever. I'm gonna come home. I'll be there 10 minutes.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna call the cops on the way home too.
The
just to
cop?
make sure
No, Mom.
everybody's safe.
Why do we have to get the cops?
We're going to just make sure everybody's safe and they can get there faster than I can. I'll scope it out and make sure that nobody's there.
Okay,
or if
it's fine.
there's somebody
Okay.
there, they can
Okay.
evacuate.
Okay.
Okay? Alright, I'll see you soon. I love you.
I love you too.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Anymore. I'm just recording some crazy shit.
Did you spot it? Watch closely while reviewing the footage. Something can be seen moving upstairs. And everyone swears that no one was there at the time this was captured, and if we slow it down we can definitely see that something is there. But what's your verdict on this video? Was it paranormal, or is there another explanation? Share your thoughts in the comments. This next video was uploaded to YouTube by Candace Gardner, who claims her home is haunted by a quote poltergeist. For some time Candace has uploaded video footage of orbs floating around in front of her home security camera, toys moving on their own, and many other things that have led her to believe it's all down to something paranormal. In this first video captured on Candace's home security camera, Candace is in her kitchen when this happens. A utensil suddenly launches in the air, startling Candace, who jumps in shock. On another day, Candace decides to move the camera closer in the kitchen in an attempt to capture clearer evidence if the quote poltergeist does something. But nothing happens. However, a few days later the camera captured this. A knife flies out of the knife block, narrowly missing Candace, who again jumps in fear. In the following nights after this, Candace begins to experience something even more disturbing, waking up in the middle of the night with intense pain only to find unexplained scratch marks on her body, which suggests she may be marked for possession. A few days pass and nothing much really happens, but then while Candace and her husband are resting in their living room, something terrifying happens. Candace is awoken from her rest by her leg being pulled and twisted in ways that would be impossible for most people. She yells for help, "Get it off me," and her husband struggles to free her from something we can't see that is holding her leg. But who or what could be doing this? YouTube viewers agree with Candace that all these incidents she managed to capture on camera are exactly caused by what she says, a poltergeist. But what do you think is going on here? Is this poltergeist activity? Drop a comment with your thoughts. Posted to the internet a couple of years ago by a user named Our Haunted House, these set of creepy clips have recently resurfaced as the uploader username suggests. His house is supposedly haunted. Apparently paranormal activity regularly takes place. In and around the uploader's home, closed doors would mysteriously open all by themselves. Lights would flicker on and off, and his dog would bark at things that he could not see, wanting to document it all on camera. The uploader creates the account with the username Our Haunted House and posts footage of what he encounters in this first clip. While he's home alone late at night, his dog alerts him to something out front. Creeped out, he decides to film it for evidence.
My dog just started fucking barking for no fucking reason. Let's see. Holy shit, there's somebody out there. What the fuck?
As the man looks out the window, a dark figure can be seen just standing there staring at him from the darkness. Then when the man rushes to check, whoever it was has disappeared, but some viewers who mention that by him opening the door he made a grave mistake, is according to them, if it is something paranormal then he may have inadvertently invited whoever or whatever this is inside his home. And a few nights later, while making his way through his home, he notices something out the corner of his eye, but when he looks he sees nothing. He does another take, but all seems fine, so he switches the light off and then again notices something in his peripheral vision, and this time he feels a sense of intense fear. But when he switches the light on and looks around, nothing seems out of the ordinary. Spooked by this, he decides to move one of his security cameras into the room where this just occurred. He then switches the light on and off several times, but nothing happens. Still everything seems fine. However, after several attempts the camera captures this.
I found the Shadow Man again.
When the lights go out, a dark figure appears and stands motionless in the shadows, but when the lights turn on, the figure disappears. After uploading this video to his account, a commenter said he's behind the curtain, but Our Haunted House says he wasn't and moves the camera into a position to show that it wasn't behind the curtain. He hits record on the camera, waits patiently, flicks the light off and on several times, and it doesn't take long for it to show itself again.
He's not behind the curtain.
As the lights go out, the dark figure appears again, but when the lights turn on, it's nowhere to be seen. This was the last time this figure was seen for a while. But one night, while the uploader is relaxing at home, he senses something in the room with him. Wanting to capture more proof, he starts recording on his phone. It's right there. Holy shit. They're wholly a pair of glowing yellowish eyes can be seen watching the man before they slip away out of sight. But who's were they scared? The activity is getting worse. The man seeks help from God. He lights candles and burns sage around his house, hoping that whatever is haunting him leaves him the fuck alone. But as he's walking around with sage in his hands, whatever is there shows itself again. As he's walking with sage in hand, something startles them from behind, and then a pair of glowing eyes can be seen high up, probably 7 or 8 feet in height. Watching them from the darkness, and the uploader and the person recording flee in fear. In the days following this, the man captures creepy noises such as a breath outside his bathroom.
I heard him.
And and on another day while he's getting ready for bed he discovers a message written on his bathroom mirror. But what does it say? We can see writing on the bathroom mirror, and the man claims that the shadow man is leaving him messages. After doing some research on this word, I'm not sure what the meaning of that word might be, and if you have any idea what this means, let me know in the comments. Then at the same time while he was getting ready for bed, and when this message appeared, a camera placed in another room caught this. In the window at the back, during the flashes of light, we can see someone or something slowly peek down and in through the window. But what is it? After this, nothing happens for a few days, and the uploader decides to post a video explaining what he thinks is the reason behind all of it.
Hey everyone, things have been pretty quiet for a few days now, so I wanted to address some of the comments that I've seen and people wondering about me having one arm. Yeah, I have one arm. It's actually because I'm a cancer survivor, and it was in my arm, so they had to amputate it. And between the radiation and chemo and surgeries, they kind of bring you to the brink of death without actually you. I feel like that's where I had my first paranormal experience. During my I went on a tour of the Queen Mary, and I was in a big group, and we went past this long vacant hallway that was like completely gutted in the interior of the ship, and suddenly I hear boom, 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 and then I turned to the people that were with me and I was like, did you hear that? And they're like, no, nobody else in the group heard it, just me. And I'm wondering how much that has to do with what's going on now. I'm not sure.
The final entry in today's compilation comes from TikTok user WinMCPX. I featured Win several times before due to just how creepy his videos can be. In the clips you're about to see, Y is relaxing at home when he suddenly notices something isn't quite right. He grabs his phone and hits record.
Remember as a little kid, you used to shut off the lights and run up the stairs. Because you felt like like a monster was going to follow you up the stairs or chase up behind you. I'm going to prove that today. Every time. Stop touching my stuff.
A creepy shadow figure appears to follow as he walks up the stairs inside his house. Then just seconds later the figure appears again. It then moves towards the camera and seems to knock it to the ground. A few nights pass, and when he's home alone, when he begins to see and hear several disturbing things around the house again, he hits record.
I am home alone. I'm hearing my own voice upstairs. The door won't stop knocking. And there's nobody there. This door keeps banging. I thought I was hearing my voice. Nobody's there. Go away! Open the door. Ooh, that was right over my shoulder. Who's... I'm giving you one chance to leave. I know what you're doing. It's not scaring me. It's not scaring anybody else. You need to leave now. Yeah, I got a feeling you're in this room, aren't you? Are you in here? This again. Okay. Come here. All right. If you're gonna play these games all night, I'm not gonna play. I'm not doing this. And now I hear the bathroom water on. Good grief. Get out.
Thank you for watching the video until the end. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and share your thoughts in the comments. See you soon in the next video.